The novel I'll be talking about today is Dracula. In my way, The Fear of Darkness. The topic I'll be talking about today is good versus evil in the novel Dracula. The novel talks about a young lawyer named Jonathan who is helping Dracula out. But what Jonathan doesn't know that he's up against the biggest, baddest vampire alive, which can cost his life or can cost Dracula's life. It'll go both ways. My first reason why good versus evil is displayed in the novel is because Dracula kills innocent victims and turns them into vampires. Let's start talking about good versus evil. My first point is when Mina was hostage by Dracula with her husband Jonathan, Dracula told Mina that he was draining blood from her at night, as soon or later she will become his flesh and blood, and he will control Mina no matter what she does. The vampires weren't only after human blood, they were also after animal blood. Jonathan went up to a attendant's room and found there was a blood drop and feathers all around. Like he said, there was a few feathers about the room and on his pillow a low drop of blood, which means he was feeding upon a bird. The next clip will show how frightened the townspeople were of Dracula. That's why they couldn't do nothing against the powerful Dracula. Jonathan was kept hostage by Dracula with his wife, and there was no way they could escape. When Jonathan found out Dracula was actually a vampire, Jonathan attempted to kill Dracula in the daylight while he was sleeping. Well, Dracula woke up, and then Jonathan was caught, which led him to being hostage by Dracula. After being captured, Jonathan weakened and passed out while Mina was forced to drink blood upon Dracula's chest. But from nowhere, a man comes running inside and rescues Jonathan and Mina, and Dracula disappears into the darkness. Once again, evil was defeated by the good, and Jonathan and his wife Mina were free from Dracula. Saving Jonathan and Mina from Dracula, the good side wins 1 point for defeating the evil. My last reason why good versus evil is displayed in this novel is because Dracula's death and how it happened. To defeat Dracula for once and for all, Jonathan, Mina, a doctor, and a suitor finally team up to defeat evil. But the real question is, to defeat Dracula. The reason why they had to kill Dracula right away was because Dracula's plan started to work against Mina. Mina started sleepwalking in her dreams, and Dracula was controlling her thoughts and everything while she was asleep. How does good defeat evil? Well, in this novel, they were so determined to save Mina's life that they did everything they can to kill Dracula. They had 3 attempts to kill him, and on the 3rd one, they finally got rid of him, even after all the threats he sent towards Mina. Which means the good side got another point, which means it's a total of 2 points, which means the good side won. Jonathan was rescued from Dracula, and they also defeated Dracula at the same time. In the end, the good side won. Dracula was defeated, Mina was saved, and the townspeople didn't need to live in fear anymore. And that's one thing that Dracula forgot. The good will arise, and the evil will fall.
created using Powtoon.